air out of shield a lot, forward air out of shield a lot, mix up whether you're doing early or late aerials. You can like rising back air or late back air, and that's kind of like a meaningful difference there. And Falco kind of has a hard time just approaching into Sheik when she's mixing up what type of defensive hitbox she's using. And we are seeing that kind of right off the bat as he's using a lot of aerials, and leads to a tech chase situation where he's already getting a lot of damage.
Yeah, and the other cool thing about the way that Krudo has been playing these spacey matchups is that we talked about how he's not going to the side platform very often, but when he does, he's very fast at it, right? The wavelands offs are terrifying, and it feels like because he's not using it that much, it feels almost a little more jarring.
Yeah, the waveland off back air. I always call it the axe because his Falco would just always jump, shine, waveland off the platform back air. And if the platform was there, he will waveland off of it. And so whenever I see people do it, even with other characters, it's just like, oh, the platform's there. I got to waveland off back air, you know? Oh, okay, good meteor cancel to kind of survive what would have been a devastating reversal there. Would have been an SD at 0, basically.
Yep. And Slowking has done this repeatedly in previous sets where he plays to the center stage so effectively, knows how to be appropriately conservative when he's stuck in the corner, and knows how to make the most of the center stage. But Krudo with another great reversal gets the fair. That F smash coming down from the Angel platform, working out really nicely here.
Yup, Slowking getting a lot of damage here. The rinse and repeat edge guard, finding the back air a couple times. That's kind of conservative approach. And just runs up down smash. And you kind of condition your opponent not to Omsatech over and over again. Omsateching is kind of like out of the meta nowadays, which kind of lets you come back and just do the simple down smash. Why not?
Yeah, and we did see in the last set that Krudo was very cognizant about when to go for Omsatechs, right? We saw him use it effectively in a couple places, and we saw him not use it in places where it would have killed him. So going to be curious to see if Krudo sort of figures that out in this matchup as well.
Yep. Let's see. And honestly, I think he probably shouldn't do it. Even though, like, you got down smash there. It's like you could have maybe Omsatech there. You might die anyways, too. And at any time, Slowking could have just went back to just doing his back airs, down tilt, or whatever there. So kind of big risk to go for. But just like that, he answers back. Slowking still feels like he's getting a lot of damage on the stocks here. He is in the lead here. He's going to be able to platform tech chase. The back air leads to the kill. Caught the DI down that time. Maybe that was an attempted Omsatech, not sure. But Slowking with a full stock lead.
Yeah, looking really strong as well. The platform combos from Slowking are racking up a ton of damage. You're seeing him dare from the top platform down to the side platform and then pick up the tech chase off of that. Here, he sort of raises them up with the shines. That back air was so clean. Another shine dare. Krudo in a ton of trouble here in game 1. The missed waveland.
Yeah,
Krudo's opportunity.
Quite a lot, as Krudo barely misses the edge cancel into an aerial instantly, giving Slowking kind of control back for a second here. Instant side B to the ledge, back into center stage, into more and more damage. He's kind of just walking in as many backers as he can. Great needle, probably going to be enough to close out the stock. The backer gets way out there. Krudo is at 100, but you just need a stock and a dream.
Yeah, and definitely feeling a lot of never say die here from Krudo right now. Putting up a huge fight here, even though down by quite a bit. Let's see if he can find something, or if Slowking can find that one hit. That Nair might be the one he needed. Great air dodge back on stage. Krudo answering back so effectively with the down smash to challenge Slowking coming up from ledge. Slowking can't find a foothold here. Already taken 42%. The F tilt puts him back in a strong position. Oh, man.
Oh, such good movement as he pivots shields. Finds the shield grab here. Gets the tech chase on the platform. The needle does get shined. The grounded needle gets avoided. Krudo's not quite able to find the kill, but the shield into perfect Nair to shield. Oh my god, he keeps shielding at the last possible second, keeping himself alive. Doesn't quite find the kill, and Slowking is going to be able to close it out in a slobber knocker as they just back and forth. We're just fighting for the human last stock melee.
So clean by Krudo. There was a spot there in that last stock where he actually missed the pivot before shielding, or not pivot, the turnaround before shielding, and then he grabbed in the wrong direction. I'm pretty sure that would have been a kill if he had gotten the turnaround first. So that was just, I mean, literally frames there from Krudo from stealing that game away. So good stuff to Slowking to close it out, but man, oh man, was it tenuous. We'll see how game 2 plays out here.
Not surprised to see Krudo go right back to that stage after a game like that. You got to be feeling like you have the confidence that you're like, I could do it, right? I think he played really well that last stock. You can kind of aim to sort of play to your best for every stock, and then you can, in your head, it's like, well, it's definitely possible. I just got to do it. On the same vein, though, Slowking kind of earned that lead at the start, right? And he was playing really well at the start of the match and just well enough at the end to kind of get the closeout. And he's baited out that forward air a couple times already, this time with death. Really nice shine back air.
Yeah, and looking really strong on the platform tech chases as well, continuing to force that situation over and over. It's kind of a doom situation for Sheik in general. Krudo hasn't found any sort of sneaky ways to get out of it yet. It's just been really bad for him every time so far.
Oh, finds the ledge dash shield in a shield grab. Could have been a kill, but he accidentally tournament winners, I think, unless... Oh, gets a kill anyways. I'll pretend he just got it cleanly.
Yeah, a quick 65% before finding that kill does put Slowking in a good spot here. Jab, jab, dash, grab is going to be the open up that Slowking finds. And then the dash attack into the shine. Very, very clean to close out the stock there with the dare just off stage. Very, very nice.
Yep. Krudo's very good at finding these stray aerials and like giving no chance of reversals. I think that Slowking tends to play on these platforms at kind of these lower percents, and it's kind of allowing Krudo to just like land a straight aerial here, a straight aerial there, and something at 40%, and you never had opportunity to crouch cancel because you're kind of jumping around the platforms. He's making it work though. It's so hard for Krudo to find kind of his big combo starters anyways. Oh, but here we kind of have a platform tech chase going on into the corner pressure, which leads to the kill outright. Krudo kind of closed the gap a little bit, only 33% this time.
Yep. At 2 stocks apiece here. Once again, you see this platform play from Slowking looking really strong, especially at these low percents. Like you talked about, sort of giving up some of the crouch cancel potential, but making himself look very safe from those big open ups at early percents.
Oh no, the falling back air. I don't know if he missed his jump or lost his jump. Either way, though, it's going to cost him a stock, giving Slowking a pretty big lead here and missing the grab here. Slowking very good at kind of spacing around the grab, which is definitely the scariest opener Sheik has at 0%. Oh, but the shield drop up air is so fancy. Oh, what is going on here?
He didn't hold ledge for quite long enough. Krudo started the get up, I guess, or the drop down just a little bit early, so Slowking gets the grab again, but Krudo's able to close it out. Only 40% here. Let's see what Slowking's got.
Yeah, that was like the double Uno reverse card there. Is like Slowking was getting edge guarded, double jump down aired, but then almost he was the one to die, but then Krudo let go of the ledge. And just like that, we're back to another last stock situation where both players are going to be looking. Oh, this might be enough. The down air leads to a full on-stage punish into a platform tech chase. Krudo back in control here, see if he can get some damage. It's looking tough.
Slowking maintains the center stage control, actually gets fared out into the corner, but rolls back in right when he needs to and finds the dash back F smash in order to close out the game. Slowking goes up 2-0, but again, so tenuous. It was really, really tight all the way through. I thought it was really interesting. We saw a bit of a switch up in Slowking's game there in the last stock. He gave up on some of that platform game he was playing at low percents and looked for more of the CC punishes. I think he thought he was sort of mixing things up pretty effectively, but man, Krudo didn't give him an inch with the CCs. He actually just sort of ticky-tacked his way past the 40% without any reversals. So I like seeing here at the beginning of game 3, Slowking going back. Oh, he bonked!
Yep, he did bonk, and Krudo kind of went for the same forward air that Slowking has read a couple times already, but this time it pays off for him. Lands the forward air, almost gets a reversal to the kill, but Slowking manages to survive post-bonk. And he's out here edge guarding his opponent now. Same forward air, doesn't pull the trigger again, but finds the kill anyways afterwards. So Slowking definitely starting to catch on to Krudo's recovery habits.
Yeah. Man, Slowking making it look really strong here. I want to point out that he's being very conservative with the full approaching lasers, but when he goes for them, he's only shown like 4 or 5 this set, but every one is a big open up. So look for that as something that Krudo needs to find a punish to.
Yeah, and alternatively, you see the more conservative back airs this time around as he finds 3 or 4 auto-cancel back airs in a row. This is an overextension on the edge guard. Slowking is ready to pounce, grabs the ledge, and simply rolls on, takes his freebie, and is already working on the next one.
Wow, what a great play there by Slowking. The long shine stall catches Krudo just getting a little antsy for this kill, knowing he's already so far down in this game 3. He's seeing his winner's life flash before his life. Slowking looking so strong. That slow dare coming down, doesn't even fast fall it, makes it so hard to get the timing right. Krudo does finally find the kill, but already 75% and down to stock.
Yep, and honestly, shades of Krudo's last set, he managed to pull off the last set despite a couple of stocks just leading to 170%, right? And not finding the kill for a really long time. That can be okay when you end up having the lead anyways in the set. But when you're down 2-0, when you're down 4 stocks to 2, it's a lot harder to sort of overcome a deficit like that where you're not killing your opponent till really high percent. And yeah, Slowking looking in full control right now. A couple key mistakes from Krudo. The set overall looks close. But it only takes 1 or 2 critical error per match for it to basically be an unwinnable set for you, right?
Yeah, and again, I'm just so impressed by Slowking's move choice here. He mixes up the full approaching dares and the approaching lasers here at low percents. You see him basically never going for... Okay, he went for it all there.
He's alive!
Okay. 2 stocks to 1, already at 90%. The other thing I want to call out for Slowking is he has gone for dash attack 0 times when it wasn't a good idea, but he's hit like 5 dash attacks in the set, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Pulling out that option only when it's going to be really a high payoff is really nice to see as well. There again, we see an approaching laser just really shutting Krudo down. The spacing on the lasers is so strong, avoiding the shield grabs as well. Krudo looking a little bit lost here, but getting a little bit of a combo that... Oh! The needle's actually able to close out the stock, and like you said, a stock in a dream. Can Krudo force a game 4 here?
One back throw, one Sheik main. Can he find it? He cannot. The